So I want to tell you a little bit about my day so far today and the past couple days. So today in Minnesota, it's about negative 12 degrees. Pretty cold day today. So driving north, I'm a truck driver for a living, and driving north, my truck decided to break down. The battery stopped working, and I had to wait for a few hours in the cold for a tow truck to arrive. So that was an experience. And the other day, my wife coming home from a dinner that she had with some friends, the tire popped on the drive home. Had to go out and help her and get the tire fixed, and a lot of adversity, a lot of hurdles to overcome. A couple of years ago, these are things that would have, or maybe not even a couple of years ago, pretty recently, these are things that would have kind of sent me spiraling and kind of derailed my whole day, my whole mood, my whole everything. But I have learned a lot of insights and discovered how to get through these types of experiences in one piece. And for me, that has been the realization of my being and my awareness that we all share, and that underlies all of our experiences, positive or negative. For example, during the couple hours that I was waiting in the cold, obviously there was frustration, there was being cold, obviously there was anticipation, a little bit of anxiety mixed in there. The other day when the whole tire popping thing happened, there was obviously worry about my wife being stuck in the cold, even though she wasn't too far away. It was still a worry, and there was anxiety about how are we going to get this fixed? Is it going to cost a lot of money? All that kind of stuff. And those experiences are still there, and they still come and go. But the way that I've learned to cope and experience my way through these things is to come back into myself, come back into my awareness, and rest there, hang out there, really try to live there. And so I bring all this up because I was already planning to make my first ever video today, and I just thought that these examples were fitting, that learning these insights and applying them to your life really has a way of transforming a lot of negative experiences into positive, and ways to just live a more peaceful, happy, joyful life. So I decided to name this channel Abicon, and I'd like to explain that a little bit. Abicon is short for 3 words: awareness, being, and consciousness. And there's nothing super special about these words. They're just 3 words that can be used to describe who and what you really truly are. You are not your experiences. You are not your thoughts. You are not your past actions. You are not your future goals. You are none of those things. Those things exist, and those things are fine, and they are what they are. But ultimately, you are the presence behind all those things. These are 3 words that I've heard a lot. Of course, there are many others, but these are 3 that I've heard a lot and that I like to describe what you are. Abicon, awareness, being, and consciousness. So just wanted to explain that. Going forward on this channel, I would like to talk about all things spirituality, mindfulness, meditation, things like that, and really just, if I can, help anyone, and myself be helped, because ultimately we're all on this journey together. We're all feeling our way through this thing called life together. Anyone who's teaching another person, we're really just teaching ourselves. We're really just talking to ourselves. So that's my goal on this channel. If there's any suggestions people have, or any ideas or questions people have, I'd like to discuss these things. I don't claim to be some kind of teacher or enlightened being. Go ahead and ask my wife if she's married to an enlightened being, and she'll tell you in about 10 seconds. The answer to that is no. I don't claim to be anyone or anything special. I'm just a person who has had some insights, some awakenings, and I'd like to share those as I continue growing and evolving in all these ideas. It's just something I'd like to put out there for the world. And I don't have any goals of having a large audience or anything. If there's anyone, even just a couple people that can gain anything from these kind of ideas and talks, then that's good enough for me. So going forward, expect things like this. I'm going to do my best. I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything like that, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a growing curve for that, but that's what I would like to do going forward. So I appreciate you listening, appreciate you watching. If you've watched this far, consider subscribing if you want to. I also created an Instagram page, username Abicon123. So there I'll probably post things with a similar vein as this. But that's what I plan to do going forward. So hope to talk to you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye.